I said, let's go and see the governor. And he would talk to him and charm him, and that was the end of it.
Well, Governor Darden, back there in late 1940 or early 41 when you announced, there's a lot of mythology and folklore in Virginia that about that time or during the Byrd organization era that Senator Byrd would give somebody the nod or anoint them or something like that. Are you aware of any such thing that happened to you at that time? Or?
No, of course, Harry was undoubtedly the leader of the organization and an enormously able leader of the organization. But I have always felt, in watching it over the years, and I think this is true, that he made a calculation. It wasn't so much giving somebody his nod as he coming to the conclusion of who the most likely candidate was to win, and working around and helping as a result of that. I don't think that Harry in that way and tried to impose his will on the Virginia organization. I think what he was engaged in is interpreting it, don't you, Bill?
And I think he was concerned also with what type of service they would run.
Yes, I think he was. And I think he'd heard that all during his life. Of course, nobody in the world ever loved politics like Harry loved it. He just lived on it. He loved organizing. He loved working on it. Well, nobody would do the work. That he had a powerful constitution, and he'd work at it morning, noon, and night. Harry would talk to you about doing something in the middle of the day, and he'd call you by supper and want to know if you'd gotten it done or if you'd seen somebody. If you hadn't, he'd by breakfast next morning, he'd call you again wanting to know. He was indefatigable, and it was in keeping the Virginia organization together, holding it together. I think that he could be regarded as a tremendously able administrator, but one who took into account what the organization as a whole wanted.
Is there any doubt that Senator Byrd should be called the most powerful force, the most powerful political leader in Virginia, certainly during the second 25 years of this century?
I wouldn't think so. I think that no doubt about that. I think he had, of course, his grip on the thing toward the end slipping because he was ill. But there isn't any doubt. But Virginia's been an organization-run state,
yes,
going back to the early days.
Yes. Let me ask you